All right, audio check. 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 Well, hello, everybody. This is Winlex the Prophet. I'm doing something I haven't done in over 2 years. I'm playing Star Trek Online. Been so long, I'm not even sure I'm going to remember the controls. So bear with me. I might die a few times. But I'm actually looking forward to this too. Alright, so without further ado, let's see here. Oops. How do I do this again? Alright. I don't know if the Klingons have a version of space, the final frontier, but maybe they have a captain's log. Let's see. Captain's log, stardate 998.00.7. One of the vessels that took part in the raid on Utopia Planitia has gone missing in the Earth system in Romulan space. We received a brief burst from the ship's emergency transponder, but then it went silent. If this was a Romulan attack, we may have a new enemy to face in this war. Command has ordered us to go to the last known location of the ship. Once there, we are to find the missing vessel and recover the critical data if possible. Not bad. Alright. Now, let's bump up the speed. Trains warp. Begin. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. And if I go quiet for a while, I'm on the phone. I'm expecting a call. Might have to even pause the game if it gets too involved. I don't remember it used to take this long to load. When next you have been gone for a long time.
We have arrived in the Orith system. The bird of prey may be in orbit, obscured by the planet itself. It may have crashed on the planet or been destroyed here in space. It is time to begin the hunt. Ready to begin a sensor sweep on your command. There's too much radiation from Orith Prime. It's scrambling the sensor signals. We should narrow down the search area with more intensive scans of key areas. That small ion nebula is a good place to start.
Alright, I'm getting used to these controls again.
officers are skilled, my friend. We now have a detailed scan of the Ion Nebula. There is a cluster of debris behind the larger asteroid. Metallic content is consistent with a ship. That may be what remains of our missing vessel. If so, there could be something left to salvage in the wreckage.
Let's find out. Oh, there we go. Trying to get the hang of it.
I suspect that pirates have been ambushing ships in this system with traps like this for some time now. Crude, but effective. Many a freighter captain came through here trying to avoid inspections, only to meet a cold and brutal end. Sensors are picking up Romulan and Nausicaan alloys within the debris field, but nothing from a Klingon vessel. I'm reading an interesting radiation anomaly nearby. I think we should investigate it.
This is pirate state, and we answer to no one. Leave or die. We have Garamba. We will never surrender.
Nausicaan pirates. They must see the Romulans as easy targets. It is possible they attacked our missing vessel as well, despite the alliance between the Nausicans and the Empire. Indeed. They should have known better than to challenge a Klingon. Wait. Reading an energy signature on the surface of Orith II. It corresponds to that of a warp core. Indeed. And of the size and class used in a bird of prey. We need to get down there and investigate. There could be survivors. Standard orbit established. We are in... Nausicaan pirates. Indeed. Standard orbit.
Haven't done ground battle forever either. Y'all saw that. I almost died right there. Is this supposed to be Seela's daughter or something? Or is it Seela herself? I don't know. But in a Starfleet uniform with the Romulan/Vulcan ears and the blonde hair, female, seems like comes from the Tasha Yar family at least. I could be wrong though.
Detecting bands of Vistrium in the rock formations here. It scatters transporter signals, so this is as close as we can get to the bird of prey safely. We should make our way to high ground and get an overview of the area. Then we can plan how to proceed to the crash site. What's this? My tricorder's range has been reduced by more than 60%. The Vistrium and trace amounts of Kelvinite could account for some of that, but no, there's something else. There. Do you see it? Exactly. And naturally occurring duonetic fields would not be so constant in effect. This field is artificially generated. I'm sure of it. Be advised, that field will make using transporters difficult. I believe our weapons will still work, however. As I suspected, that field is making it difficult to maintain a sensor lock. It won't be safe to beam out of here without using a pattern enhancer. Picking up some energy readings to the south. The jungle is dense. Many life signs. Exercise caution. Dangers are hidden here. We are not alone. The rocks here form natural valleys and causeways. If we head to the low ground and follow the valleys, we should be able to reach the crash site. I thought I saw something moving. We should scan the area again. This planet is playing tricks on me. There's nothing there! Defeating the beast that killed this soldier would be a feat worthy of song! The crash site is just up ahead.
Yeah, let's go get him.
There it is! The bird of prey! Recommend we run a baseline scan before we proceed. Those might be life signs, but the radiation from the ship's reactor is fouling up my...
I was getting in the habit of letting them finish talking.
Come on. I am Katang, captain of what remains of this honored vessel. We were returning from a recon mission and encountered Nausicaan pirates. One of them got a lucky shot and knocked our seal generator out. We were making repairs when the Hirogen attacked. Indeed, they are good at that. They jammed our transmissions and began to hunt us like animals. Shortly after, we crashed. I do not know how many of my crew remain. Several of them went into the jungle.
A Romulan. Not terribly unexpected considering where we are. But I do wonder why a Romulan is in the company of Klingon warriors. Keep him close for now. We can interrogate him later, once we don't have to worry about the Hirogen putting their blades in our backs. I'm detecting level 3 radiation burns and severe heat damage. This warrior must have been... This warrior survived the crash. A very sharp blade killed them, expertly wielded. By tracing the blood trail back to its source, I found a second drag path and 2 sets of footprints. I believe this warrior died trying to defend someone else. Someone who was then taken. I'm detecting electrical burns and plasma damage, along with pieces of shrapnel that could have come from an exploding console. This warrior died with honor. There's nothing that indicates they left their post. This warrior was killed by blunt force trauma. The wounds could have been caused by the force of the crash. If the ship's inertial dampers were offline before the ship hit the atmosphere, it is likely that many of the crew were killed this way. This warrior had many internal injuries. Injuries that should have been immediately fatal. And yet, they survived for some time. And look, their disruptor was drained of power. Every shot was fired. They died in battle. That's all of them. Let's go talk to Captain Katang.
Where is the enemy? I will die as a warrior. My strength returns. I will live to fight for the Empire. Do you hear, Hirogen cowards? Captain, it is quite a prize indeed. Complete scans of the Romulan defenses and the plans for a new type of warbird. Unfortunately, that green-blooded Petach over there detected us. Clever bastard was following in our warp trail as we left the Ratar system. Clever, but not clever enough. We detected him and disabled his shuttle. Oh, I've considered it several times, but my senior officers convinced me that Imperial intelligence might like a word with him. So we threw him in the brig. Since then, there's been nothing but trouble. The cunning Toba managed to sabotage our computers after the crash. He'd have done more if my chief engineer hadn't introduced him to the business end of her spanner. They're functional, but barely. You should be able to extract what you need from them, but I would hurry before the power runs out.
I am getting power readings from within the ship, but they are at minimal levels. If we can find a working terminal, we can use it to access the ship's data core. I have the data. It's encrypted. But there will be time to deal with that later. For now, we should aid Captain Katang and end...
Gabla! I'm ready to leave this wretched planet. Lead the way. I'll follow you back to the transport point. Go! Catch that Petach of a Romulan!
Katang must have had a bomb rigged to the warp core. He knew the Hirogen would return. Reading Klingon life signs up ahead. More survivors from the crash, most likely. These Hirogen have no honor! If they did, they wouldn't keep warriors caged like animals! Let us free these warriors and send them to the pattern enhancer for evacuation. Once that is done, we can return there ourselves.
They're bait.
Where are the Hirogen? I will make them pay for this! Evacuate! As you wish. Should I see a Hirogen, I may be delayed.
Honor to you and your house, warrior. You have my thanks.
I will not die in a cage, but as a warrior of the Empire. Kapla!
There's that Romulan again!
Where are the Hirogen? I will make them pay for this!
I submit to your will. Among my people, that would make you bound to protect me as you would an honored guest. So, guard me now, if you are truly honorable. A large force of Hirogen are coming this way.
It's not clear what he knows about Katang's mission, but we do know that he wanted us to capture him and escape from the Hirogen. The choice is yours. Shall we take him with us?
You won't regret this. If I ever return to my home, I will tell my people that there is at least one officer of the Empire who truly...
The Hirogen won't give up the hunt easily. In that, they are almost Klingon. Stay on guard. There may be more.
These scheming Patak are using me and my crewmates as bait for their traps. There is a spatial charge underneath me. It's wired to explode if I move. You might be able to disarm it if you cut the right wire. Save me, or let me die with my honor intact.
The warrior fell in battle and died with honor.
Right there.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
I've sent the warrior to the evac site. I've sent the warrior to the evac site.
There you are. Let us talk of victory. I killed the Hirogen leader in battle, and then caught most of his witless lackeys in the blast. It was but there is still glory to be had, brave warriors. A second Hirogen Alpha still lives. He has been chasing me through the jungle. Now, we will fight together, side by side, with honor. Death to the Hirogen! Kapla!
Just a prelude. The Alpha is coming. He's hiding. Watch for his minions.
It has been a day of glory and of honor. Know that you are a friend to me and my house. What you have done for me and my crew, I will never forget. When we meet again, we will drink a barrel of my family's finest blood wine. Perhaps two, if we're still standing after the first. Ha! Truly. Good. I have so many questions for that miserable Karut. He will wish for the tender mercies of Imperial intelligence when I'm finished with him. I may let them have him. Or perhaps I will drag him by those pointed ears all the way to Rura Penthe.
We are cleared for transporter up. This was a good victory. Though Katang's ship is a loss, he lives on, a strong warrior and hero of the Empire. He will critically reduce the supply of blood wine in the first city while he celebrates. But that is a small price to pay, I think. You and I both know we need all of the stout fighters we can get if we are to defeat the Federation. Saving warriors like Katang will help us achieve that victory. Ah, but I've chewed enough ligament here. Until we fight together once more. Serve with honor, my friend.
Well, how do I know if it's an upgrade or not?
Everything we
Congratulations,
do for the
Lieutenant Commander.
Go to Nimbus.
We have lost contact with a battle group in the Norg system. It could be a Starfleet assault, but that system is deep within Imperial territory. It seems unlikely that an enemy fleet would have made it that far without being detected. Not to mention any number of more critical targets along the way. Needless to say, the High Council wants answers. You and I are to conduct an investigation at once. The war continues, and all of our warriors are needed to fight.
Ooh, another captain's log. Captain's log. Start date 102023.7. We have lost contact with the battle group in the Nulk system. It could be a Starfleet assault, but that system is deep within Imperial territory. It seems unlikely that an enemy fleet could have made it that far without being detected. Not to mention any number of more critical targets along the way. Needless to say, the High Council wants answers, and you and I are to conduct an investigation at once. I think after I do this quest, I'll call it a day. Last night's fun with Genshin Impact wore me out today, so. Yeah.
am picking up the remains of several Klingon vessels on sensors. If these readings are correct, they were all destroyed in a matter of moments. One thing is clear. The weaponry used to defeat these ships was not Federation technology. We need to get closer and learn more. These warriors went out fighting. May Kalis greet them soon in Sovakor. I am starting to run an analysis of the energy readings in the debris fields. So far, the weapon signatures do not match anything in our files. And they may be back for more. A series of subspace rifts has opened ahead, near those large asteroids, and ships of unknown origin are coming through.
Vessels! This system now belongs to the Valkyrie Horde! You are trespassing and will pay for that crime with your lives! It is no game, Klingon filth. We take killing your kind very, very seriously indeed. Yes, it is a good day for you to die. Send them all to the gates of Grethor!
They're locking weapons. We can solve the riddle of these Valkyrie later. For now, we must fight. Kapla! We must destroy the portals, or more Valkyrie will come through. Destroy the portals, or more Valkyrie will come through. We must destroy the portals, or more Valkyrie will come through. I thought they were the stuff of myth, of stories told to frighten children. Indeed. And wait! Incoming signal from Kronos. The homeworld is under attack. All available forces are ordered to return to the Praxis Belt immediately. The data...
Is it taking me straight there? It's certainly loading slow enough.
Look, the Fakiri have bypassed most of our defenses with their portals. We need to strike quickly before they eliminate the planetary defense grid. Concentrate fire on the portals, eliminate them, and we can stop the arrival of Fakiri reinforcements. We must close the other portal quickly, before more reinforcements arrive to attack Kronos.
The Vortis keep to defend our orbital command while you
detecting a group of Fakiri vessels approaching the orbital command station. We cannot let them take it. Come, Let us battle these demons once more.
I have heard tales of your recent victories in battle. It is good to fight at the side of such a warrior. Thank you for leaving some of these demons for us to battle. I have never fought a mythological creature before. It was a glorious experience.
The battle awaits us all on the surface. Valkyrie troops are attacking KDF headquarters. We have fought them in the stars, and now, we will fight them in personal combat, as warriors born! Local defense forces are fighting bravely, but they are in danger of being overwhelmed. Let us join the battle before that happens.
Assassination. 18 counts. Training. 24 counts.
I'm picking up a concentration of Valkyrie near the Great Hall. That is where they will make their last push. We should advance toward the enemy position, past the exchange and the Hall of Justice. Must continue on toward the Great Hall of the High Council. Reinforcements are transporting in to aid us. Keep fighting! Roar for the Empire! Courtyard is under control now, but some Valkyrie have entered the Great Hall. They mean to slay the High Council. I will fight to the death before I let that happen. Let us be rid of these demons once and for all!
mythological creature nearly ran me through in battle. Here, at the heart of the Empire. I would know more about this attack. Why were these Fakiri here? What was... Indeed! You have done well today, warriors. For your bravery, I will give you the honor of dealing with these demons. Speak to me soon, once you are...
Oh, ready. Well, not really. As soon as he gives me my marching orders, I'm going to head out. But this time, I won't be gone for 2 hours.
When I received my first assignment on Astarte, my father told me I would see many strange things in the service of the Empire. After today, I know his words to be true. The Fakiri, demons of myth, here, alive, and seeking revenge. Madness. Chancellor Jimpock has given us a great honor. I look forward to fighting the Fakiri with you once again.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
In legend, the Fakiri are an army of the damned. Their return heralds the rise of their leader from the depths of Grethor. And if Mola returns to the realm of the living, he will rule an empire of blood for 1,000 years. I did not take such things seriously until a Fakiri invader nearly killed me in battle. Now they have my full attention. I intend to make them regret it. Speak to the lore singers outside the Great Hall. Try to find some facts within the ancient myths. Perhaps you can discover what motivates these demons, and where they will strike next.
Serve the Empire well. Kapla! Talk to the Battle Masters to find out how you can best serve the Empire.
The Romulans researched Borg technology at a base known as the Vault. The Vault was...
Not interested in new quest yet.
Hail. Do you wish to hear tales of the Empire? The Fakiri. Like many others, I thought they were the stuff of legends. That has changed. We all know the stories. How the Fakiri came forth from the darkest depths of Grethor itself to do the bidding of Molon. How they raised the land, and how Kalis the Unforgettable put an end to their reign of terror. But now, I must wonder, are there truths hidden within the legends? For some time, there have been those among us who believed the Fakiri were more than a myth. It was not a popular belief. The discovery of the Sword of Kalis gave strength to those believers, however. For if the great weapon of the first Emperor was real, could not his great foes have been real as well? The invasion of this great city by the Fakiri horde will no doubt give them even greater cause. We must study the Fakiri lore from the time of Kalis, only this time with a more open mind. My father, Tehran, is an expert on the sword of Kalis and the facts and fables that surround it. You would do well to speak with him on the matter. Hey, do you wish to hear tales of the Empire? My father, Tehran, is the one you need to ask about the sword itself. But I can tell you about the Faklari. They are foul creatures without honor who crawl in the darkest depths of Grethor itself to do dread Molars. Bid Molar was a tyrant who ruled Kronos in the time of Kalis the Unforgettable. He was so strong that no man could oppose him. Kalis joined with his true love, the Lady Lucara, to defend the city of Kamchi from Molar soldiers. The warriors of Kamchi were afraid of the Faklari and fled, leaving Kalis knew he would need a mighty weapon to defeat Molar. So he left the protection of Kamchi. Hey, do you wish...
Do you wish to hear a tale of Kalis? I weave tales of glory and honor. Ah, yes. Many Klingons turn their thoughts to the weapon of the first Emperor these days. A Fakiri invasion will do that, I suppose. Put simply, there is no greater weapon in our history. With the sword of Kalis in my hand, I could face an entire fleet and win. And now, it seems we have need of such a mighty blade once more. For some time, the monks of Borith safeguarded the weapon, until the coming of the Herc several thousand years ago. They took the blade from us, and it was thought to be lost forever. There are some who say that Dahar, Master Kor, and Worf found the blade. And yet, when I speak of it to Worf, he turns away without a word. The son of Mod is here now. He is a stubborn man, but he always strives to do the right thing for the Empire. And the Empire needs the sword of Kalis now. Perhaps more than ever before. Ask him yourself. Perhaps you will succeed where I have failed. I weave tales of glory.
Greetings. How may I assist you? Fight with honor. You speak of the Fakiri. The Fakiri share many characteristics with our ancient enemies. However, one of the things I learned during my time in Starfleet was that things are not always as they seem. It may be that the true enemy is hiding behind legends until they choose to reveal themselves. That is a task for the lore seekers. Suffice it to say that it has power beyond that of a normal weapon. Not only can it rend flesh and bone, it can control hearts. To my regret, I found that I was not up to the task of being the sword's master. This is a story that I am loath to share without good reason. However, I know you to be honorable and a friend to the House of Martin. I do not believe you would ask without reason. I accompanied Daha Master Kor and Jadzia Dax on a search for the Sword of Kalis. Kor had uncovered information during his time as a diplomat to Vulcan that he believed would lead us to the sword's location. He was correct. We found the sword on a Herc world in the Gamma Quadrant. The sword brought the dark sides of our natures to the surface. We argued over who was to keep the blade. I might have even done the unthinkable and killed for the blade, if Jadzia had not been there to stop me. Kor and I realized that the Sword of Kahless was too powerful for any man to wield. It had divided us. It would have divided the Klingon people as well. We agreed, for the good of the Empire, to transport the blade into deep space. If Emperor Kahless had not been successful, it would be there still. The Emperor contacted me recently. The course of his ship would put him in the Senex system now. Be wary. The Breen have overrun that system. Kahless is an inspiration to us all, but as a modern warrior, you may find that he needs assistance. However, if you seek the Sword of Kahless, you must find the Emperor.
Report. What have you learned? I thought his obsession with the weapon was risky, but I did not expect him to actually find it in the void of space. And so I agreed to his plan to search for the blade. I should have known better. He is Kahless. Achieving the impossible comes naturally to him. It will not be a good thing if the Emperor's obsession with a relic gets him killed. Imperial intelligence has informed me that the Fakiri conducted several raids on classified data systems during the attack. They were particularly interested in intel on the weapon and the location of Kahless. If they aren't sending a fleet to intercept the Emperor, I'll eat a plate of cold dead gagh. Agreed. Return to your ship and make your way to the Senex system at maximum warp. Hopefully, you will make it there before the Fakiri.
Alright, we're calling it a day here. And, it's been fun trying to reconnect with this game that I used to play a lot in the past. have something to look at for a while, but there's no point getting a new ship that's going to be weaker than the one I have now. Almost. Some of it I've done before, like on a Federation. Some of them is different. I'm not sure when I'm going to be able to get back to this. I also don't know when I'm going to do another Genshin yet. I'm kind of random right now because I do this for fun. Family first. They need my support the most. But I will definitely be back for more Star Trek Online. I'll definitely be back for more Genshin Impact, especially if another Archon quest comes up. So until next time, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for tuning in. If you watch me or follow me on YouTube, thank you for the views. Please like, subscribe. You can find me on Twitter at Winlexander. So, until next time, good night. Peace.